Arsenal Fan TV, Chris, a much-needed win for Arsenal today. What did you make of it? I mean, scored 2, could have had like 20.
Well, 20 is a bit of an exaggeration, but it should have comfortably been 4 or 5. And you allow for missing chances in that. But that, to me, says we've played well, but we're still struggling for solutions up front. I mean, Walcott is not the. I've said this before. He's not the answer as a lone striker. I'll praise him first. So, I mean, he scored. It was a great goal. Great tackle from Coquelin. Nice pass from Ozil. Good finish. But like, he's not got the know-how to play up front on his own. And it's just like, if we're going to play up front, it has to be Giroud. I know Giroud is not clinical, but if you gave Walcott and Giroud 10 chances each, Giroud will score more goals.
They both had chances in the game. They both scored, which is a positive, but they both missed absolute sitters. Theo, the header that he missed, and Giroud went through. I wouldn't even call that's like 1 on none. He should have buried that. I mean, pleased that he's got that goal after for his confidence.
Exactly, but to be honest, I worry about strikers more when they don't get chances. When they get chances, the goals will come, but you have to say it's slightly ironic to say that against the rugby team we scored a Route 1 goal and a set-piece goal, but we're used to getting that at the Britannia, so it's nice to turn the tables around. But I just want to, I mean, it's a routine win today, but I just want to reflect on the reaction to the transfer window, or maybe I should say the overreaction, because first of all, I just want to say, like, I was disappointed with the fact we didn't get a striker and defensive midfielder, but I just think it's, as usual, it's gone into complete meltdown from Arsenal fans over, you know, the disappointment of it all. It's just, and
some will argue, they'll look on it today and they'll say, look, if we did have, I don't know, Cavani, we would have won that about 4.
No,
because because there were certain chances in that game. I know it's early in the season and players are still trying to find their form, but there were certain very easy chances in that game that should have been taken by the strikers, which weren't taken.
I agree, but I think we've also been slightly spoilt by the signings over recent years, like Ozil and Sanchez, and we can't expect that all
we
the
want
time.
to be spoilt.
The players
pay a lot of money, we want to be
spoilt.
spoilt.
I know, but you said Cavani. We need to be very careful about how we spend our money. We've got, say, 60 million in the bank, and, you know, we need to, it's about value. It's not just spending for the sake of it. We need to get quality, not quantity. And, you know, spending 50-odd mil on Cavani, I mean, he's 28, he's got no resale value in a few years' time. And, you know, that wouldn't necessarily guarantee success. And, you know, we're not Manchester United or Man City where we can just spend endless pots of gold. Once we've spent it, that's our budget gone. And if Sanchez came up in January, then we wouldn't be able to do it. But I just think, you know, the Bring of It Out brigade are just waiting for us to lose again so they can justify their anger. And, you know, the Paul Merson saying the fans are being cheated is absolute rubbish. I mean, he needs to take a look at himself before saying that. I mean, he turned up to Arsenal games half drunk, drugged up. I remember Luton away in 1988, he couldn't even run straight, he had to come off. So it's a bit rich coming from him. And sorry, I have to pull you up as well on this, because you came out with a couple of videos after the transfer deadline day and said it's an embarrassment and it's a laughingstock. I don't agree with that conclusion at all. We've got the best signing of the transfer window of any club, in my opinion, Petr Cech. There's so much to be said for cohesion and solidarity. You look at the Invincibles, 2003, 2004. You tell me, I'm going to test your knowledge. You tell me what was our
dressing down here. All right,
what was our one major signing before we went unbeaten that season?
I can't remember actually.
Jons Lehmann, 1.5 million, was the only senior player we signed.
But would you put this team on the same level as that at the moment?
We didn't win the league the year before that, and it's been done.
But would you put this team on the same level as that?
Well, time will tell. I'm just saying, why can't we just trust the manager's decision and judgment and the team that we've got? The manager has been here for 18 years successfully. He's won 9 major trophies. I think, what does he have to do to earn our trust? And the current team, we've got Sanchez, Ozil, Cech. In my eyes, there's no doubt that we will mount a challenge to win this league. Whether we do or not will come down to fine details, but we are completely set up to do so, and the fans just need to have faith. And, you know, the transfer window is an illusion. We're getting worked up about hypothetical players and signings that might not ever have happened. We don't have an informed opinion, but anyway, see you in Zagreb. Hopefully, you'll be getting the stakes in.
I think we've got an excellent chance of getting a result up there.
I mean, could that, listen, if we went there and got a result, could that be the end of Mourinho? Could he get sacked after that game? I mean, he's really had an awful start of the season. Yeah. You know what the chairman's like there. Could that be the end of him?
That'd be a shame, because we won't be able to see his daughter, will we? But, Yeah, I think he, I mean, there was. I heard. I don't want to go into this again, but
What have you heard this time?
I heard that he's some of the players that he bought, they weren't his decision, and he's not very happy. So it could go off in the next couple of weeks. You don't know, do you? But we could finish.